Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching around the world. Welcome back to... Turn that off. Don't need that. Welcome back to Ann Barber. And welcome to O Iona Norwegian Fjords cruise. So we've had week 3, I think. So we are in Alesund, I believe, today. Janice will correct me if that's incorrect. But before we get started, thank you very much for everyone who's been supporting the channel. If you've been liking our content, don't hit the like, subscribe now, even though I'm going to put it along the bottom. Do it later on when we finish the video. And if you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. Anyone who calls me a certified undisputed national treasure, I'm happy with that. But my 2 moderators are quite quickly on them, so they don't stay up too long. There must be one of them channels that gets called that quite a lot. I think I got 3 private messages on my Facebook account the other week. It popped up in my friend's message request. Certified undisputed national treasure. I was like, what? Well, that's me. I am. Right, as I always say, let's get to the intro. You got to laugh it off. Laugh or go mad. Let's keep moving forward with a purpose. We go back. Just had breakfast down at the Keys. I didn't think you'd want to see breakfast down. Oh yeah, the editing later. Got the Janice Barber mouse mat. Oh, don't know who he is. You didn't want to see me have breakfast, but I did have some fruit, which is good for me. So I had a cheese, ham, and mushroom omelette, and I helped Janice with some of the fruit, and I had a smoothie. So I'm trying to be healthy, isn't it, Janice?
Yeah.
I did eat some fruit, and I had a smoothie, so that's not a bad start. So this is Alesund. Have I pronounced it correctly?
I think so. Alesund.
Right. Everyone's getting off the other side of the ship. There was another ship over there coming in, and they're doing some training with the Iona lifeboat at the moment. So, right, we'll get back to you shortly when we're getting off the ship. We're going to be getting off in about half an hour because again, these port days, we don't like to rush off, because if you rush off, there's queues and everything getting off. We're doing our own little thing today. So I tend to use these port days while we're getting ready, going to clean our teeth. I've got all my washing in the laundrette. Then I'm going to stick it in the dryer for 15 minutes, and then we're going to go out. So washing's done. A bit quite efficient. Right, so next time we see you, we'll be getting off the ship, walking into town. Oh, we're going to walk up there, Janice.
There's 418 steps.
Oh.
Which they say you can either walk.
There was a book about that once. What was that called? That was the 49 steps. No, what was that book called? Is it the 49 steps? There was a film made of it in the 40s or the 60s. It's a black and white set.
The Alfred Hitchcock film?
Yeah, what is it called?
To do with 39 steps.
Yeah, that's a damn good film, that. They need to remake that, but with the guy who plays the Jackal. In the remake of the Jackal. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let's get my washing sorted out, and let's go for a walk. 460 steps though. That's quite
18.
Can I get a taxi there
No
and walk
idea.
back? Yeah.
Climb for just to our viewpoint.
Yeah, well, I want to go to the viewpoint, but I'm not walking up there. I'll walk back down. Alright, catch you soon. I think we seem to come in with 2 ships here. Quite busy. Alright, I'm gonna decide what we're doing in a minute. I'm not walking up those steps. Just gonna get clear and then make a little look around. There's not a big ship there. Just saying there's 2 ships in, so it's quite busy. Come up the top here, we'll regroup and then decide what we're doing. Right. There's 2 ships in here, so you got 2 ships in, it's going to be quite a bit busier. So we've decided to go for the viewing towers, the viewing point later when it calms down. We're here till 7:30. So we're going to have a look at the town first, but I'm about to pull in and put my fleece on, I think. Oh yeah. Town centre there. But we can start one end and go, there's the town, and have a look, a little loop that's there. And a Thai street food. I've seen a few Thai places. Where? Oh yeah. And a ram. Well, I think the fleece is coming on in a minute. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm just going to see when we go round.
Noise here. Silly Insta360 microphone's a bit honey. That's a nice town. Or city, is it a city?
Yes, it's a city.
Okay, we'll cross over here and go the other side of the road and into the sun and have a look around here.
There's some big boats, haven't
Yeah. Cross over, get back to yeah, I'm glad I brought my rucksack and my fleece today. I'm a little bit too warm, to be honest with you. It's just finding the right temperature. Very nice. That's going up. Are they your steps you're on about? Just going around the corner. It looks as though there's some stuff going on up here. So let's have a walk down here. And walk back round. Roughly I can see where the shops are. There's Chinese back there, looked quite nice. Don't want to film the police, don't feel in the mood to be filming police today. Don't get in trouble, and I'm going to turn it off. That looks nice entrance for the port here. That's good. Nice little sun trap here. Has anyone been listening to the conversation? Janice is trying to talk me in to walking up the 418 steps. to the viewing point. It's not going to happen, not today. I'm really not up for it. I do a lot of walking with Janice on these trips, and we walk quite a lot around. 418 steps, don't feel the love for it. Quite happy to get a little excursion thing up there, or even a private taxi, because it would make good content, but not having a heart attack on my channel in the middle of Norway. Some nice views. Gonna have a look over here. Very peaceful. Wouldn't be very peaceful with the camera on with me walking 418 steps. Might have to mute some of my comments after about 50. Ooh. Nice in the sun.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that wind. We don't need to go down there. We'll walk back the sunny way back round, Janice. I'm not getting too close to the water because anyone who doesn't know me, you ever seen a brick swim? Well, that's me. I don't know why I'm negatively buoyant. I'm laying on my back and I do have a little bother in the water, but probably end up better going under. Scuba diving and fun. No, snorkeling. Scuba diving was kind of nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's just felt a bit claustrophobic. Snorkeling I quite enjoyed. Always liked a bit of snorkeling. Right, I'm going to turn you off for a minute. I've seen a lot more electric cars in Norway than...
There's chargers everywhere.
A lot of electric cars. More than a spot, especially in Northampton. But there's nowhere really in Northampton to put the charging points. You have to have your own driveway. And
Look how quiet this city is. You wouldn't find this. Littlehampton town's got more cars going around it than a city.
yeah,
Same yesterday.
most of them are just driving around all day with their loud exhaust with the music coming out. Yeah. Happy memories when I used to drive around with my loud exhaust and my music blaring. Good old days. Right then. Looks nice.
It's a bit slow.
Yeah, I don't want to go fast for you.
Yeah, go faster.
I want to go fast. I feel like I'm on a waltzer.
There you go.
Good.
How come you're sitting still? I was running all over the place.
Yeah. Oh dear.
She's got her Velcro trousers on.
Like that now. Oh, make a bit of content.
Not
That's
going
some
on
of the
there.
Heathers and other people.
I have to turn that off, but they probably would do it. It's just that I just don't want to hurt myself on holiday. I am videoing at the moment. That's it. Restaurant HK.
Actually got space on this.
Well, it will be because it'll quieten down. That's when we're going to go back to it now. Then we can probably get on it. When we get on the one that does the tour, because I'm not walking up there. It's nice architecture, cobbled streets. Yeah, very nice, pretty town. A lot of people, so I'm going to switch the camera off. Alesund. I'll Google the correct spelling when I do the thumbnail. Oh, go that way.
Yeah, go and have a look down here.
So we've had to have a quick walk around town. Someone beeping. So I was beeping at me there. Quick walk around town, kids area there, and I don't want to do that. And then what we've got a cunning plan is we're going to head back to the port where the train starts. It's going to be a lot quieter there now. We're then going to go on a train to the viewing point. Sounds like a plan. And then we're going to take you up there with us. In case you're wondering why we're walking back to the ship, we're not going to do the hop on. We'll do whichever one works out the best deal. I'd like to get the train because I think that looks cute.
Right, different.
Yeah. And then I can also be on the train and go choo choo because I'm a child, and that would make me very, very happy to sit on the train and go choo. Doesn't it make you happy? See?
Yes.
Big kid. When you go on a train, you've got to go choo choo because it's a choo-choo train. Right, we'll next see you when we're going to buy the tickets. We'll let you know how much it costs, and when I see you, I'll be filming quite a bit on the train. Let's go and get the choo-choo. Come on, give me a choo-choo, Janice. Choo. Right, we're back with you here. I'll take that out because I can't hear myself. So we went to go and get the train. What we didn't know because we went into town first and then time we walked back to go and book the train. The next available train is at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which is an hour and 10 minutes. So it's 4 in the afternoon. We don't set sail till 7:30. To be honest, I'm quite happy just go now. So no choo-chooing from me. We've 36 year old who decided to go on the hop-on, hop-off bus. There's 2 of them. The other one's over there. They both look very, very similar. So you have to be careful when you get them. We are on the sightseeing one. So as long as we get back on this one, we're laughing. You see, I had my hat in my bag. The temperature dropped a bit. Hop on, hop off bus. There's no choo-chooing, it's close enough. Choo-choo. She's happy. stop, which is a museum, so we could have got off there and then explored for half an hour and get the next bus. But we've opted to get the next bus and wait half an hour at the viewpoint and then stay on for the rest of the tour. Got the bus.
Come this way, boys.
Bus. That's the stadium. Trying to find the viewpoint. Woo-hoo. The train. From the bus, you walk up towards the viewing point. Now, looking and the judging of the way people are walking, looks like it's quite a sharp incline. Luckily, I haven't eaten much for lunch. I don't need to walk it off. Oh dear. This is what Janice loves. You wouldn't drive up here. I'd be emotional driving up here. Right then. I wouldn't even drive up here in my Honda Jazz. Right, I'll get back to everyone at the top. Oh yeah. 418 steps. I reckon I'm gonna get my 418 steps in. Some signs. Port's there, so we'll just go that way. And I'll just see it. No, I'll be fine, thank you. Oh, sorry?
Take one of me then. On the bus.
very nice scenery around here. Way back to the ship now. Then we'll go through some prices and bits and pieces back at the cabin. Right, we are back on the ship, and I'm just got a bit undressed, and I'm gonna go and have a shower in a minute and get ready to go out later. We're thinking my treat today. I'm thinking the glass house today, because we've not been there yet, and I don't think I've been on the glass house on the Iona since we were last on it, going around Europe, didn't we? But yeah, we're going to go through the ins and outs of going into town, which was really quite straightforward. Lovely town, by the way, beautiful scenery. But yeah, you've got the you probably see on the video I was going choo choo, the train. And the bus. I'll let Janice explain this now, because she'll probably explain it easier than me, because I waffle too much. All yours, Janice.
Okay, so yes, you have got the choice of the bus, and there is the brochure with the bus, the train on it, the Alesund sightseeing train. However, what we weren't aware of is that if you want to do this, do it in the morning, because we thought we'll have a walk round and go back and do it in the afternoon, by which time we wouldn't have been able to get on a train till 4 o'clock, because they were booked for the next couple of hours. And I know our cruise was only departing at 7:30, but we thought it's not so warm now, we're in our woolly jumpers. We really want to be back on the ship before about 6 o'clock time. We'd done the train and that sightseeing tour and that. So we did go. That would have been, had we done the train, 350 Norwegian kroner each for 1 hour 10 minutes. They run every 20 minutes. So yes, do it in the morning or get your place booked at the kiosk in the morning.
3:15.
350.
350, which is 33 euros, about £30 each.
Around about that.
About £30 each. That's not a bad price, yeah.
So we did go for the hop-on, hop-off bus instead. There are a couple of them. Just bear in mind, they look the same. The red, like this leaflet picture.
No, you can't tell them apart.
You can't tell them apart. No. One says city sightseeing, the other says sightseeing. Ours said the red line, the other one said the grey line in small letters. Yeah. We did book that. That is 495 Norwegian kroner each. So nearly another 150 kroner each person.
495. So
for the same length of journey, 44. Which is still 1 hour, 10 minutes.
£44 each.
Around 40 quid each. Depends on the exchange rate and when people go, but it could vary. But that's what it is in kroner, 495. As of today, 20th of May 2025. Just so people know for conversions later on.
Oh yeah.
But it's fine. You get headphones. You listen to a broadcast. They do it in 9 different languages, obviously including English.
I enjoyed it.
And we sat at the top so we could have a good look round. There is a map. I don't know if you can see it, but you are given a map which has got the places you can hop on and hop off.
The route.
We did. You can do the route. I'm not bothered about routes, but what we did do is stop off at stop 3, which is Axia, where there is a walk, just a short stroll to the viewpoint. It's just a slope, really.
Undulating undulating. I would use the word undulating.
Well, it depends. It was 5 minutes.
It was
if that.
undulating.
Anyway, it
I nearly
certainly wasn't
came-
418 steps because Anthony
It
did
definitely
not
was a
want to
few
walk
hundred,
up those.
few hundred steps walking it, but there was one point walking up it that I did feel I had to loosen off my fleece because I got a little bit hot.
Anyway, literally, a slow, no steps.
It
From
was
the
nice,
bus.
yeah. It's a good walk.
5 minutes max. That's all it is.
I felt a sense of achievement when I got to the top,
I did want to walk the whole way up the steps.
and my legs hurt.
And that would save you, obviously,
No, that
80
I looked.
quid or so.
I looked
A nice
on
little
there
15
from here.
minute strop.
The route for that is, if you wanted to do that, it says it's 29 minutes, but it has got a warning on my phone of a few smiley faces, which it calls a steep incline, which I'm guessing is similar to what we went up. So if you wanted to walk it, my advice is take good walking shoes and plenty of water, and don't try and do it in the 29 minutes, maybe like take an hour, and take it carefully. I wasn't feeling that way inclined because I wasn't feeling very well, but I'll discuss that another time. I don't know, I wasn't feeling very well, Janice, but that's
Well, you
just...
weren't feeling well before your huge lunch.
Yeah. We didn't add the lunch on to the video. Is when we finished the walk around, we came back on the ship about 11:30 with the plan of charging the camera up and then going out, and this is where we made the mistake. We should have booked the train then, but there were big queues and things, and we thought, we'll just jump on the train later. But then we went down to the Pearl restaurant, which was lovely. So I tried to be really healthy today and have fish and chips. I know you say fish and chips isn't that healthy, but I did enjoy it, and it did have a pea fritter with it, which was nice. And I did order an extra sides of
Scam. Oh no.
sides of
Some sauteed potatoes.
sauce. Yeah, that was gorgeous.
A couple of scampi.
The tartar sauce was gorgeous. The whole meal was actually gorgeous. But then, if anyone knows me, my fault lies is I got a bit of a sweet tooth. Now Janice didn't want a pudding, but there's 2 puddings I wanted to try, so I ordered a pudding for her. So we ordered the chocolate brownie thing.
It was toffee pudding.
Yeah,
cake.
but it was vegan. For me, it wasn't sweet enough. But then I also ordered the rhubarb crumble with custard, which was far too sweet. So then I decided it would make it maybe good to counterbalance each other, was to mix them all on the same place and eat it. Now, it seemed like a good idea at the time, but when we were walking up this undulating slope about an hour later, it didn't feel very good at the time. So hence my comments, if you look back on the video, don't feel very well. That's my own fault. But I'm starting to feel better now, and we're going to have some a drink in the room because we brought some wine back from the Pearl restaurant. We were in the Pearl last night?
Yeah.
Pearl last night. That was really nice steak as well. The food is definitely, since we last gotten on P&O, my personal opinion, I think the food's gone up. Again, I know there's lots of people saying the food standard's gone down. I think the food is definitely, they've changed the menu. They've introduced mature cheese. They've changed it with the steak and stuff. The peppered sauce was gorgeous with the steak. Again, it was cooked to perfection, medium rare. They used to do the chunky chips with it. They had a choice to do the small fries, which I personally like. And I've been really enjoying the food. And I quite fancy trying the Glass House. I think Glass House is tapas, isn't it?
I think so.
But you're going to be okay with tapas. But
I'll have a look at the menu.
have a look at the
I'm
menu.
quite hungry because I had a nice walnut salad with some
Waldorf salad.
walnut.
Did Basil Fawlty make it for you?
Walnut and
Manuel? Waldorf salad?
some blue cheese,
Only the
which
old,
was lovely.
only old people will get that joke. Right, so we're going to sign off now because I think I've done enough content today. What I will say is, if you like this video, please give it like and subscribe here. Big shout out to my two moderators, Mr. Paul Major. Big shout to Paul Major.
Shout out to Mr. Paul Major.
And shout out to Mikey T.
Hello, Mikey T.
They're my two moderators, always keeping the channel safe. They're on the case straight away if anyone writes any rubbish. Normal rubbish we leave on there, but if they write anything which is offensive, they're straight on there. And there'll be a symbol for Mikey, probably about up here where my finger's pointing. Mikey T going, I'll be a link below to his kick and his Twitch channel. So thank you for them. Thank you for all for supporting us on our journey. Tomorrow we are in Alesund.
Yes, Oldham,
and we're getting up early tomorrow, so we're going to order room service, which is an extra £2.50. We're going to get it arriving between 7 and half 7. Our ticket to go up the cable car is any time we get off the ship. Now, I don't normally rush off a ship, but I want to get one of the first people off the ship before it gets busy and people start getting queues for the cable car. We're going to go and do our cable car quickly, then I can get back and then we can go and do a town walk, because I like to do a walk around town to show you lovely people around. So thank you very much for supporting the channel. Please be kind and respectful in the comments. We are probably going to go to the glass house. If there's going to be any more footage, it'll be post credits. I seem to be doing quite a lot of post credits. It'll be after you see the Aunt Barbara logo. If there's any more, I might add the glass house on there post credits. If not, it'll be. But we have decided Thursday night, the night before my birthday, May the 23rd, that we will be taking you to the clubhouse and you get to see me and Janice dancing. Janice and myself dancing, if I can stay awake. Good night, take care. See you tomorrow. And well, it'll be next week for you, tomorrow for us. See you next week at Oldham.